What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a little bit different type of video that I usually don't do on my channel, but I did have some requests on my Instagram and YouTube and a few friends of mine that have been saying, hey, we kind of want to see this. So today I am going to show you guys my guns, my daily carry, and my home defense setup. Alright guys, so these are the two guns I carry. This is a Canik TP9 Elite Series Subcompact, and then we got a Taurus GC3. This is what I daily carry, and I leave this one at home for my girl since it's a little smaller, less recoil. This one kicks a little bit, but it's not that bad. Alright guys, so this is my Canik right here, Elite TP9 Subcompact. It carries 15 rounds or 12 rounds depending what you want. We also have this 18 round mag that I usually use for the range or when I'm at home for home defense. But usually on my daily carries, I'll be using 15 rounds. And we got it loaded right now, so we took that off. The fucking serrations are pretty good on this gun. I like it. It's definitely one of my favorites that I've definitely held before. So it feels really nice in my hand. Obviously the pinky sticks out when I'm holding it, but when you put your 15 round mag in it, that will be literally no problem because my pinky's right on the mag. But without the mag, if we put on the 12, which is this one right here, this is the 12 round one, we put that on, it just barely grabs that pinky. So I usually don't use the 12, guys, unless if I'm at the range and I need another one to just keep going, keep shooting. I usually use my 15 or my 18. And this 18, that's how it looks like. It's also the same color as my Canik, which is like a greenish, goldish kind of color. I really like the color of this motherfucker. Looks really nice. Now, when I was doing a research, because this is my first gun, it's pretty cheap compared to everything else, like a Glock and stuff like that. Those are usually run you around like 500, 600 bucks. This one ran me, I believe, like 350 to 380, something like that. So this is pretty good starter gun, in my opinion. It's definitely one of the better ones. It's got your little indicator to see when it's cocked back, and then it's got an indicator right here for your bullet to see if it's loaded or not, which is pretty nice, especially if you're like first time buying a gun. This is definitely one of the ways to go. I really like this gun. It's a lot cheaper than the Glock, and I feel like the Glock is very minimalistic. You gotta kind of build that, but this one already comes with a pretty good trigger. This also has no safety, guys. No handheld safety. It just comes with a safety trigger. So this little red right here is what your safety is. You got to press the whole thing for it to shoot, which is pretty cool. Also, the trigger is pretty good on these guns. That's pretty good. So I really like the trigger. The trigger is one of the best things about these guns. And when I was doing my research, they were saying that the trigger is really good on these guns, and it definitely is. Did not disappoint at all. It's got a pretty good, when it comes back, right there. That's pretty good. Alright guys, now that I showed you what I carried, it's time to show you what my girl carries. And that is the Taurus GC3. They're both pretty stock guns. I haven't bought anything from them yet. I do want to get a sight for this one and a sight for mine as well. And I
highly recommend it. It shoots really nice. Really nice.
Yeah, this is definitely a good beginner gun for anybody that is scared of guns or anything like that.
And it's perfect for my hands because my hands are pretty small. And as you can see, is it loaded?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's pretty nice.
Pretty good.
We could possibly put some videos of us two at the gun range.
Which that is another video idea that I've got. So we could also do that. But even for me, that I have medium-sized hands, it still fits pretty good in my hand. It holds 12 rounds, I believe.
Yes, it's only 12.
It's a 12 round.
12.
There's a 12 rounder, and then we also got a 10 rounder right here, which that one we don't have any bullets in because, I mean, 10 rounds. Yeah. And with her aim, she's going to need more than 10. Ow.
And honestly, I rate my, like for shooting wise, I have rate, mine isn't too jumpy, so I would say I would rate mine a good 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10? Cool.
Yeah, just because it also did get stuck, which probably nothing not good.
It got jammed the first time we shot this. It probably jammed like twice. Yeah. Something like that in like 300 rounds about. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's still a pretty good gun. It's got your manual safety here on the side. We got that on always for this gun because I don't have a holster for this one yet. But we do want to get a little Kydex holster, just like the one I got from my Canik, which is right here.
It's because I don't wear belts, so I bought a belly one that's like a faja, and you just
so you just fucking put it right here, and then it'll grab it. But I mean, she doesn't ever wear it, so she basically always has it with an unholstered, which is illegal in Texas, guys.
Don't say that. But I would rate his gun. The thing is, his gun is really jumpy for me. Personally, I just don't like it.
For a girl, it's definitely a little jumpy.
It is very jumpy. The first
and
time
it's kind of heavy. Yeah. It's heavier compared to this one. This one's pretty light on its... It's pretty light gun. I like this one too.
Como que se siente like a BB gun.
Yeah, almost like that. Like kind of... I don't know.
Yeah, and his
but
is
this
too
one,
jumpy.
I like the feeling of, you know, just... Bah! I really do like that feeling. So I really like this one more than I like this one. But definitely for a beginner gun, if you guys are scared of, like, you know, the jump and shit, like... And for a girl, it's definitely better to go for the GC3. For a guy, I definitely highly recommend this one, especially if you like the feeling that you're doing something with your gun. You know, I like feeling the power on it. Yeah, pretty much. This one feels pretty good in your hands too. But it's funny because I be missing with this one. I be missing the target. But with this one, I'm pretty spot on just because I've practiced with this one a lot more. I know how to control it, so I feel like I overreact when I do this one. Because you don't really need to overreact.
Yeah,
it shoots pretty straight.
Yeah, he wants to treat it como si fuera algo que va a brincar, but it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't jump all that much. This one jumps a little bit more than anything else. I'll put a few videos of us shooting at the range where she's trying out this one, and you could just see it going like that.
Whenever I first shot it, I felt like I was going to fucking fall
But the way she was grabbing it was also incorrect. You know, you're supposed to grab it with right here and then put your hand right there and shoot. But she was just grabbing it right here with no support on the top. So.
Yeah, it was my first time shooting.
Alright guys, so now you guys know that's what I'll be carrying, and that's what my girl carries now. I'm also trying to get an AR-15 for the channel, and for myself, of course, as home defense. AR-15 also, can't go wrong with a shotgun, because I also want to get a shotgun too, as well for home defense. But the AR-15, is definitely going to be my next gun, hopefully this year. Because I've really been wanting one just so I could go shoot at the range and have a little bit of fun, have a little date shooting the ARs, because I feel like the ARs are a lot funner to shoot, especially at the range and stuff like that. They go pretty long, so that is definitely on the bucket list for this year. One of the goals to get an AR-15. Just a regular 5.56, nothing too special, but yeah, I definitely do want to build an AR-15. Build it to my liking and make it look super clean. I got a friend that I'm jealous of his shit, fucking George. He's got some very nice fucking guns, and I'm just like, damn, this motherfucker making me feel poor. I don't know how he does it, but man, he's got some really nice guns. It's a hobby for him, so hopefully I'll have him on the channel as well, and we can go do some shit with our guns, have some fun. I also want to make some videos of us going to the range, me and my girl, as a little date. And you know, content day, so we could have some competitions between both of us. It would definitely be fun. But I also forgot to show you guys the size difference between the guns, so here it is, so you guys can see. My gun's just a little bit bigger, but not all that much, but it's definitely a lot heavier. Well, not a lot heavier, but just like a little bit heavier, but it's really not that much of a difference. Also going this way, they're pretty much exactly the same. So they're pretty much both subcompacts. This one's a little bit more compact, just a little bit. This one's a lot better to carry. It's a lot lighter, so when you put it in your pants and put it in a holster, it's definitely a lot better to carry. But when I carry this one in my on my belt, it definitely feels pretty good. So I just put it in here, and then you can't really see it either. You know, it's gonna be in here. You're gonna feel obviously a gun to your fucking dick, but you can't really feel it all that much. Plus you get really used to it. You get used to the feeling about carrying. So I also carry loaded every time. So yeah, you just gotta make sure that you know what you're doing. Practice it, dry fire. Make sure it's not gonna go off in your pants and, you know, shoot you right in the dick.
Like I have said, how I wear this with my belly thing, this would scratch the living crap out of me because aquí es como piedra.
Yeah, this one's harsh.
So
the grip on this
yeah.
guys is pretty harsh. It's definitely, it feels like sandpaper, like fucking 80 grit or something. It feels pretty harsh. Compared to this one's not that bad.
No, it's not at all. That one actually feels
I really
nice.
like this one.
That one feels nice. This one would hurt me, like whenever I would pull it out of my belly band or whatever it's called, like it would hurt because like it would scratch me right here, or while I'm walking or sitting down, it would scratch me. It would be bad.
I have carried this one before, guys, and it definitely, you could definitely feel it. It scratches the fuck out of my stomach when I'm putting this one on. So that is one thing I don't like about this one, just the grip of it. But I'm sure you could just put some grip tape over it that's a little less harsh or something. And this one's perfect. I really like this one.
Show up.
This one's really perfect. It's really not that bad. It doesn't feel like sandpaper. This one feels like it could fucking sand my truck or something.
Also, George, if you're watching this, I want my round with you. I want my round with you.
I want my round with you too, baby. Alright, guys. Anyways, if you guys have any more questions about my guns, feel free to comment. Like and subscribe, please, and share the video. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.